Going to be installing the reduced reach forward control kit. Should be part number 22-1679. Had the bar, the bolts, washer, spacer, and the 2 plates. Comes in the kit. Kit was approximately $100 on eBay. I'll leave a link in the description. Going to be starting on the left hand side, on the shifter side. Be loosening these 2 bolts right here. Going to be using a 7/32 hex bit socket to loosen this forward control. Alright, remove the bolts. I'm going to just let this sit here for just a second. I'm going to be torquing the bolts down on the frame to 18 to 22 foot-pounds. We're moving over to the brake side. We're going to be removing the foot peg. According to the instruction, it says to remove the mount clevis. I've got a 5/16 extended Allen wrench, and I've already broke it. We're going to be moving down to the master cylinder, and we're going to break free that jam nut until it's loose. There you go. Loosen it up. I'm going to go ahead and just take the cotter pin out of the old brake rod. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to clean these threads up. The bolts were extremely hard to get out, so I'm using a 3/8 by 16 tap here to clean these threads up. I'm just going to use a crescent wrench because the piece that comes just won't fit because of the exhaust. So just slowly, what I'm going to do, I sprayed this with a little bit of silicone. I'm going to just get started by hand. You can see about right there, and then I'm going to just easily, gently kind of turn it just so I can clean the threads up. Putting in a wrench right here, just going to loosen the brake rod out of the master cylinder. We're installing the bracket, and so on this, the counter bore is going to be this one right here. A washer does not fit in there, and what we're going to do is go ahead and get that mounted. The other 2 holes here are going to be what you mount your foot bracket to. And this is going to be the shorter, the 1-inch bolt. The longer bolt is going to end up being used up here on the top. And we're torquing this down to, it says, instructions say 30 to 35 foot-pounds. You use the longer bolt with the washer, and that is going to be going into the top hole, which would be the top hole on the frame. We got some Loctite on the bolt. We got the washer on it, and we're putting it through the bottom one. This is going to be the 1-inch length bolt. We're tightening these bolts down or torquing them to 30 to 35 foot-pounds. Put some anti-seize grease on the spacer. Washer. It's going to go in here, and there's a little tab right there. That spacer goes just like this, like so. Alright. Then I'm going to put the brake pedal on. I'm going to slide that in just like that. The other plastic piece. And the peg. And then the bolt. Going to be removing the nut from the brake arm, the old one, and we'll be placing that on the new one. Installing the new brake rod into the master cylinder. Said to do it about halfway. What we're doing is installing the right peg onto the arm, just so we can get a gauge of how much of adjustment we have to make for the brake rod. From what I saw from other videos, they had some thread showing. Unfortunately, right here we do not. As you can see right there, the brake pedal is at a comfortable position for the rider, but unfortunately we have no thread showing on this brake rod. The jam nut is right up there against it.